So, do you want
Yeah,
to talk about the session document, about the stuff we were supposed to talk about? What was
yeah, we
that?
can. But before we get started, I just want to know about something yourself.
About me? What would you like to know about me?
Where are you from and what do you do? How long have you been working with Clapin?
Okay, I'm Aman. I belong to Bihar, Patna,
Okay.
and I am a lawyer.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, and I've been working with clapingo for I don't know. I think I enrolled with the website in January or Feb of this month.
Okay. So it's been almost 7 to 8 months.
I guess, yes, it's been 7 months now. So how long have you been using this platform for?
Yeah, it's been 2 months, I think.
2 months. And
Yeah.
have you seen any improvements in yourself?
Yeah, gradually I'm improving.
Mm. So tell me something about your improvement journey of improvement in the past 2 months.
I if I talk about my first session and this session, if compare, then in my first session I was a little bit hesitant, nervous, and a camera shy person. But now the thing has changed for me.
Now
As
things
I am,
have changed for me. Okay. Yes.
yeah. So as I'm talking to you, you are new to me. We are talking first time,
Correct.
but I have a little bit confidence and I'm not nervous now.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So do you think, would you say that a lot of times people are not able to speak merely because of their nervousness, and even though they know stuff?
Yes, yes, you are right. The nervousness has lead to this kind of problems because if we
Correct.
are nervous, we can't speak our mind, even if we
Correct.
know and even if we can, but still we are not able to express ourselves.
Correct.
That's the thing I think.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Yeah.
So
So
that's
you
about
are
your
a
thing.
lawyer.
Yes, I am a lawyer. What about you? What do you do, Mahesh?
I'm a student
You're a student of
of competitive examination. I have done my graduation, BBA,
uh, BBA. And what exams are you
and
preparing?
I'm mostly preparing for banking and SSC.
Okay, okay, okay. That's nice. So any
And
success so far?
yes, recently I have cracked a fellowship program, and I have interviewed for that, and now I'm waiting for the result.
That's great. That's what fellowship?
I'm Mahatma Gandhi National Fellowship Program.
Okay, that IIM one.
Yeah, I'm Bangalore is
Oh,
conducting.
congratulations, man. That's a 2 years long program, right? And they give
Yeah,
you a
yeah,
master's in public policy degree as well.
yeah. Public Policy and Management Certificate.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I mean, all the
Yeah,
best for the. So you're done with the interview,
yeah. I've done it.
and have they given out the you cleared the fellowship?
No, not. I'm waiting for the final result.
No, you'll be fine. I believe that you will clear it. Positive.
Ah, thank you so much,
That's amazing. Even I
and I
thought of
hope for the best.
even I thought of writing that, but I kind of got lazy and did not finish filling the form. But
Okay, so you didn't fill the form.
I did not fill the form. Yes, yes.
Okay, it's okay.
So that's nice. So if you are done with that for the next 2 years, you will be busy making India a better place.
Yeah, sure. And as I belong to a village, and this program is all about rural development and skill development in rural areas. So I think I will be able to do better in this area.
So what part of the country do you belong to?
I'm from Madhya Pradesh,
From Madhya Pradesh.
Western Madhya Pradesh.
Western Madhya Pradesh.
Yeah,
That's great. That's great. So Madhya Pradesh has a lot of rural population, right? And
yeah.
so, what are the problems that you have identified that needs to be addressed ASAP?
If I talk about the most important problem is that rural people are not much aware about the government's schemes,
Correct,
which
correct.
especially for them, and they are not able to take advantages of those schemes just because of
Of
the lack of awareness
advantages of those schemes.
of those schemes. just because of lack of knowledge and awareness about those schemes, they somehow miss those schemes.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And so
What are,
awareness is the most important thing.
like, do you have any scheme in your mind?
Not so far, but yeah, I will try to make people aware. Because if
Aware.
people are aware, we don't need to do anything apart from that. Because they will come automatically to the respective officer and ask about those scheme that we want to enroll or we want to apply for that program.
Correct, correct. But another thing that I personally would like to ask you, and I also feel is that, see, awareness is first step, right? You are aware that these are the rights that I have, these are the government schemes that are there for my benefit. But then capacity building could also be in terms of skill developing, imparting them the skills to impose that right, to be able
Yeah.
to enforce those rights, right? Because
Yeah.
otherwise you will have to stay there so that you can help them impose
Yeah.
their rights. They'll come to you or anyone who's there that this is my right and they are not giving me this right, so I need you to help me get my right, or
Yeah.
the
So
benefits from
skill,
the scheme.
which are also important, like digital literacy and banking literacy. This needs to be done.
Correct, most definitely. How about education in rural areas? How is education in Madhya Pradesh?
Yeah, if I talk about rural youth, the most important problem is that the rural people don't have guidance and mentorship. Even if they have a lot of capacity. I'm not talking about education particular, but if someone has a good playing skill, singing skill, or anything else, but there is no
Extracurricular.
one. Yeah, so there is no one to figure out those skills and take this forward.
For sure. Like
Yeah.
students and kids in urban cities
Yeah.
from urban schools are attending math olympiad, science olympiad. They
Yeah,
are attending sports meets, and
that's so the problem is that our parents is not much educated, so they don't know about the scope.
correct.
So it's all
And
depends on the student themselves. And at this
also,
age, not everybody knowing everything.
also the
They need,
geographical distance, because most of the things are happening in cities, urban
yeah,
centers. And
yeah,
so rural, for kids in rural areas, it is hard to move to urban centers as well. It's a lot of money, a lot of time. Nobody's there to get them there.
yeah, exactly.
For sure. So what do you want to, what do you plan on working towards? Only awareness, creating awareness.
Also, developing skills. If someone is good at something, so he should go with that. So not only that going. It's not about getting a job. I think if
Correct.
someone is good at something, he should do that.
Okay, you think that that's very different from how our parents think. That's
Yeah.
very progressive thinking, wise. Most
Yeah.
definitely, I agree with you. As in, so you will try your best to help individuals realize their true self. That is
Yes.
what they are born to do.
Mm.
So what were you born to do? What would you do if there was no education or anything else, and these jobs and everything were not a necessity, or these educational degrees? What would you do then?
Sorry, can you please repeat it?
What would you do if you were not doing this? If you were not going for a master's or a fellowship, what will you do?
Still, I will try to uh, create awareness plus create skills. I will guide them as a not a mentor, but at least my friend and which is living around me. I will try to guide them that you can do this. These are the scope. You can go in this field also if you are good at something. At least I can give counseling to them.
Correct.
At
The
least I
knowledge
can
that
do
you
this.
have. So you
Yeah.
so even if nothing was happening, you would still be helping somebody. So your
Yeah.
aim is to help people in whatever way.
Obviously. And I've done a similar work in the recent lockdown as well.
Okay. What was that?
There
Uh,
was a scheme by the MP government, and in which there was a register were totally free for the farmers. But
hmm,
there was one guy who was charging 300 per registration.
right.
So me and
So
my friend decided to do it for just 20 rupees. And we filled almost 100 forms.
oh, that's amazing. That's amazing.
And we took 20 rupees just because people don't misuse it.
If you do it for
And
free, they
even,
will take it for
yeah,
granted.
yeah, and
Correct,
that's
correct.
why we charged.
That's a very
And
nominal charge.
yeah, and apart from that, we rented a printer. So for that, we also need money. So
You rented a printer.
those machines.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
So okay,
we didn't have it.
and
And one of my friends said laptop. So
okay, sorry. One of your friends
had
said,
laptop. So we used my friend's
okay, so
laptop.
use his laptop and you rented a. How do you get printer for rents? I did not know that you get printer on rent. How much did they charge?
I charge 300 for a.
Hello. Sorry,
Yeah.
you. I couldn't hear. There was
Okay.
disturbance in the network. So how 300 per day for like
No,
what?
300 per day. No, 300 per day. It was for 15 days.
300 for 15 days and your own ink. You had to get the ink.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's doable. That's generous. Oh, I think that must have been your friend. They gave you a friend price.
Yeah. Yeah. He was one of our friends.
That's great, man. That's a good initiative. I think I don't do
Yeah.
these.
And I mentioned this incident in my interview too.
Oh, this is an amazing incident. These are the works that you have done in developmental sector actually. So this must have impressed them a lot.